What is up guys, it's your boy Daddy Furious and I am back with a banger video. So let's talk about all the possible ways that you guys can get 30 million kills or even up to 500 million kill points to complete your KVK achievements and to get that sexy shiny KVK coin, which is very necessary especially right now because you can use that to buy the rare inscriptions in the KVK shop or just save your coins to buy the KVK limited equipment. But if you guys want my honest opinion, then go ahead and buy the inscriptions and remember only to put that inscription on your best armament. So without any further, let's get to the video. The first method, it's going to be by fighting inside altars and ancient ruins. Now, what do I mean by fighting? Aside from the mortar ball, because as you guys know, whoever has the bigger ball is going to be the winner of the altar. But aside from that, let's say that your enemy has occupied an altar and by the end, there are always people sleeping in that altar like a little MILF, and you, my friend, are going to be the MILF hunter. Now, these people who I like to call sleepers are most likely going to be T5 or whales, so they will have strong marchers sleeping on the field. And now let's say that you are far from this altar, for example, you're all the way back behind this pass, and it's a long distance, so it might be risky to walk alone, because you might get swarmed or attacked by another player. So what you want to do is go and look around the altar and find a barbarian fort. Next, you are going to rally this fort or ask someone with a high castle capacity to rally it for you, and you with your alliance members are going to join this rally with your best marches. And then when the rally is close to the altar, for example right here, just go and cancel it, and all of you guys together gonna go up and gangbang these sleeping beauties. Now, not only this is one of the best methods to get easy kills, it's also very safe for you because nobody is going to attack or swarm you along the way when you are going by a rally. And regarding the marches, try to send AoE or area of effect damaging commanders like 𝒟𝒹𝓇, YSG or 𝒟𝒹𝓃 because you want to deal damage to as many people as possible while you're in there. And as for me, I am using Saladin with 𝒟𝒹𝓇, Nevsky with 𝒟𝒹𝓃, 𝒟𝒹𝓃 with Alex, and 𝒟𝒃𝓃 with YSG, and as you can see, all of these commanders, they have high damage and AoE. Moving on to the next method, it is going to be by killing farmers in an active war zone. So for example, let's say that this is zone 6 and you guys just got the passes and you're building your flags. In the meantime, always save one extra march who is fast and has the speed, for example, Belisarius and 𝒟𝒃𝒃𝓏. So what you want to do is you're going to send this march to the enemy side where they have started to build their flags, because that is where they are going to teleport and they are going to send out farmers to clean resources and to open up TP spots for others. And then all of a sudden they're gonna see sad faces coming back to their home because it is you who just killed their Cleopatra with Sion Duke and you just got yourself about 1 million kills. So this is also another easy way of getting easy kills, and you also get to annoy your enemies a little bit. But a spoiler warning, this may escalate the situation to where they are going to insult your mother inside the Lost Kingdom chat, and of course then you can report them, but that will make them to insult your mother even more, and this story is based on real events. This next method is actually going to be to your advantage because you will be fighting on your alliance territory. So let's say that your enemy has an ongoing rally on your flags, alliance fortress, or even your allies' cities. So they are constantly sending reinforcements to this rally, or they might be even returning and coming back from this rally. And what you want to do is hide your troops inside the flag or inside the cities. And when their march gets close to where you are hiding, you are going to attack and swarm this march with all of your troops. So let's imagine that this barbarian with his ugly mustache is your enemy, and then when he is close to you, you are gonna select all of your marchers, and then boom, gang bang, you just took his virginity and he will no longer be the same. Now, this method is also known as Cheeseburgering, and the name was invented by Chisco, so Chis, shout out to you. So this method is also one of the best to get easy kills, and you can get about 5 to 6 million kills, and it depends on your activity and how often your enemy is gonna be rallying your structures. The next method is gonna be the pure old school Mortable Fighting, but it's gonna be a little bit tricky. So for example, let's say that you are facing a bigger and a stronger kingdom who has better commanders and better equipment and also more numbers on the field. So in this case, you must send your best and only the best commanders with the best equipment on the field to the Mortable, and you should keep the weaker marchers at home because this time it is you who is losing their virginity. So if you are free to play or a low spender who is limited on resources and speed ups, then just go ahead and bring your best 2 to 3 marchers to avoid getting any extra hospital bill and to be able to fight on the field for a much longer time. And remember, in a mortar ball, always attack the weaker marchers first. So who is a weak march? Commanders like 𝒟𝒹𝓿𝓇, Richard, and of course the epic commanders. If you see them on the field, don't be a pussycat and attack them first. That's right, don't show no mercy because they are the ones giving you free kills and helping you to reach 30 million kills achievement. For the next method, you want to go and look around the map, basically searching for players who are on the wrong alliance territory. For example, right here we can see that this alliance and this flag, it belongs to alliance 𝒟𝒹𝓿𝓇, and this player is from a different alliance named BT. So it means that his city can get rallied or even swarmed, and this is a very good opportunity to get kills. But for this player, you guys should not swarm him because he will melt like Turkish ice cream. And the only way to, zero him is basically by rallies. So yeah, couple of rallies. And then when he's about 55 million power, then you can go ahead and just swarm him. But if that's not the case and he is just a low power T4 player like me, then obviously go ahead and swarm him. And keep in mind, try to keep rallies as minimum as possible because by opening the rally on their city, it's gonna notify them and it's gonna alert their alliance members, so they're gonna come and defend his city. So always try to stick to swarming, and if he is a strong player, then go to option number 2, which is rally. Moving on to the next method. So let's say that your kingdom is stuck behind this pass, but you have access to this pass and your enemies are waiting for you in front of the pass right here, and they are flexing on you and making you angry by emojis. Well, let me tell you something, there is no need to be angry because what you can do is open an anti-swarm rally. Now, what is an anti-swarm rally? It's basically a rally that cannot be swarmed, and if they try to swarm it, then they will get double gangbanged, and you are the one going home with better trades and better kill points. Very nice. And also, did you guys know that 94% of you who are watching this video are not subscribed? So Mario, what are you doing? Come on guys, we got this. We are so close to 1000, and I actually started doing YouTube about 26 days ago, so that is less than a month. And if we can make it to 1000 subscribers before the end of this month, it's gonna blow my mind, and probably I'm gonna be drunk for a week. So let's go. And now moving on to some examples of anti-swarm marches. You guys can use 𝒟𝒹𝓿𝓇 Harold or Attila with 𝒟𝒹𝓿𝓇, and if you guys are in KVK 2 or 3, then of course you can use Alex with Charles Martel. So using these pairings, and of course keep in mind that you must have max skills and best equipment, and if you don't, that is fine. Just ask somebody from your alliance to do it instead. And what you want to do is, again, open a rally on a barbarian fort like I have mentioned before, and this fort must be close to the pass so you guys can get back home faster and do not get stuck in the enemy zone. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And if your enemies are smart, then they know your trick and they won't swarm it. And if they are not watching Furious videos, then they will fall into your trap and you guys will enjoy the free kill points. Also keep in mind that you joined this rally with a fast marching commander like Belisarius or 𝒟𝒹𝓿𝓇, so when the rally is cancelled, you guys can get back behind the pass and get to the safe zone as fast as possible. Also real quick, I need to mention that when you're doing farm killings, especially in Season of Conquest, then there are going to be people who are gonna be farming with full troops using their best commanders, for example with CP Prime and Guan Yu with full T4 or T5 troops. And if you think that you can take that down using Belisarius or 𝒟𝒹𝓿𝓇, then you need to think again because no, that is not recommended, and you guys just should use your best commanders. For example, for me, I am using 𝒟𝒹𝓿𝓇 with Drone Prime. They are strong, they have high damage, and they also have high march speed. So that is what I'm using to kill these full troop farmers. And if you still cannot beat them, then just ask somebody to come with you, or you can just make a barbarian fort rally as always, and when you're close, cancel the rally and jump this player. Also, you guys can reverse the roles and you can be debater. So what you're gonna do is send your best marchers inside the resource node. For example, I'm gonna send my Scipio and 𝒟𝒹𝓿𝓇 to pretend that they are farming for me inside the resource node, right? And then I'm just gonna wait until a farm killer comes to me. So let's take this guy as an example for our social experiment and say that he is a farm killer coming to me with his Belisarius to kill my farmers, but nope, boom, I'm gonna jump him when he's close and he's just gonna go down very fast unless they're gonna come to you with 6 or 7 marchers to swarm your farmers, which that is a different story. And in that case, you should just run away home and not take the risk. But yeah, guys, for this method, it only requires your attention and your patience. So you should always have your eyes on the screen and you can get decent amount of kill points if you have the patience. And for last but not least, it is going to be by killing players who are not paying attention to the troops and not paying attention to their surroundings. For example, this guy, let's say that he is my enemy and he is out there on the field killing barbarians and not paying attention to his troops. He just left his troops there and went to do something else. This is wrong because there are always people watching you, seeing what you do, and if you don't show any sign of movement, then they will know that you are AFK and they are gonna take this opportunity to pay you a visit and send you home with a sad face. But yeah, guys, this is one of the best methods, one of the easiest, if not the easiest method of getting kills and kill points inside KVK, especially if they are using peacekeeping commanders with full T5 or T4 troops, and it's just gonna be insane. I mean, it's just ridiculous because as for me, last KVK against 𝒟𝒹𝓆𝓆, I got about 5 to 6 million kills only by killing AFK people on the field. And like I was going in, there was 5 marchers with full peacekeeping commanders with full T5 troops, and I was going in, killing all of them and coming back with 5 to 10 million kill points. It's just insane how easy this is. So always keep an eye on the field and never miss out on these sleepers. Alright guys, now that's it for all the good ways that you guys can get kills inside KVK. Now of course I won't talk about what you shouldn't be doing, for example, teleporting randomly in the middle of the map and taking a rally or trading T1 kills with someone else. I mean, because you are not cheating the system, you are only cheating yourself by doing these. But I am not your dad, so I can't tell you what to do and what not to do. That is entirely up to you. And I just wanted to give you guys a method which will have the best value for your time and your resources inside KVK. So you guys can have the best experience, get as many kills as possible, and also smack some people. Alright guys, that's it. Wow, I talked a lot, god damn. But it's been fun, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something new and enjoyed the video as well. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe. It's gonna help the channel a lot and I'll appreciate that very much, guys. So until next time, take care and peace.